Thank you for tuning in to Cosmic Code TV. Today we have a pick a card reading. What do you need to hear? Business/career edition. What do you need to hear? Business/career edition. Remember, this is a timeless reading, but it is also a general reading, meaning everything may not apply to everyone. Time is an illusion and energy is fluid. Remember that. If you don't like anything that is said, you have the opportunity to change it. It is not set in stone, okay? So you always want to take a minute to meditate, to focus on the groups presented to you, to find out which one resonates with you the most. Which one are you immediately drawn to? Which pal, which crystal is your eye focusing on? Take a minute, take a few deep breaths. So starting off, we have group number 1 with the amethyst crystal. Group number 1 with the amethyst crystal. Up next, we have group number 2, clear quartz. Group number 2, clear quartz. Next, we have group number 3, rose quartz. Group number 3, rose quartz. Followed by group number 4, labradorite. Group number 4, labradorite. And lastly, group number 5, pyrite. Group number 5, pyrite. Take a second, meditate, focus on which group is calling to you. If you need to, pause the video. I will be live shuffling the tarot cards for these decks, but as you can see, I do have oracles pre-shuffled and pre-pulled for each group. So, starting off with group number 1. All right, starting off with group number 1, those of you that chose the amethyst group, this is your reading. What do you need to hear? Business/career edition. So starting off, I'm going to start with some tarot cards. I am live shuffling these. I will be pulling a few before we get into your oracle cards. All right, Spirit, what messages do you have for group number 1 in regards to what do they need to hear in regards to business and career? What does group number 1 need to hear in regards to business and career, please, Spirit? I ask that you allow me to be a clear channel and to deliver these messages with confidence and clarity, completely unbiased, with my own personal thoughts and feelings aside. The first card out is the Emperor. Oh, you brought a friend. And the Four of Pentacles. The Emperor and the Four of Pentacles. I'm going to pull the rest of the cards before I say anything. Spirit, what messages do you have for group number 1? What do they need to hear? We have the 8 of Wands. The 2 of Swords. One last card for group number 1. What do they need to hear in regards to business or career, please, Spirit? Thank you. The Ace of Cups. Interesting. We have the Emperor followed by the 4 of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands, the 2 of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Immediately, the energy that I felt from this Emperor and 4 of Pentacles is kind of this energy of being very stubborn, being very guarded, feeling like whatever it is that you have going on is yours and only yours, not allowing others to help you. Whether it be criticism, whether it be ideas, whether it be physical help that is needed. This feels like you being very stubborn or stuck in your ways to where you don't allow other people to help you or to help you better yourself in regards to your career or business. Take it how it resonates. Especially following with this 8 Wands. I was going to say the Eight of Pentacles, especially following with the Eight of Wands and the Two of Swords. This definitely feels like you being very guarded, not wanting to hear, not wanting to see what other people have to offer. And this really feels like ideas, or like criticism. Like you feel like what you're doing is the best that you're doing, is the best that anybody can get. It can't get any better than what you have. And it's not the right mindset to have. You should always be open to criticism. You should always be open to bettering yourself and whatever it is that you're offering to people. And this kind of feels like it's coming from a place of past hurt, as if somebody, you may be a little more on the sensitive side in regards to taking criticism. And maybe in the past, somebody was just telling you things out of jealousy or out of deceit, to where now anything anybody says to you, you don't really trust it, or you feel as though you can't trust it because they have ulterior motives. And that is not the case here, group number one. Yes, it's yours. Yes, it's your baby. But be open to other people. Don't be so stubborn and stuck in your ways. Other people can help you. They can teach you. You can learn something from anybody. Remember that. So let's get into your oracle cards. First up, we have creative blocks, followed by solitude. Literally what I was feeling with the Emperor and the Four of Pentacles. You are stopping yourself because you are not allowing anyone else or anything else in. You feel as though you have to do this alone. You feel as though your ideas are the only ones that you can accomplish. And it's really keeping you from being the greatest that you can be. You literally may be stuck in something, or may be stuck in a rut. And other people are literally trying to tell you, hey, I've been in this situation before. Here's some ways you can get out of it. Here's some ways you can work around that. Here's a better way to do this. And you're like, nope, I got this myself. Your pride is going to hurt you. Your ego is going to be your biggest downfall in regards to this. You do not have to do it alone, okay? You can learn something from everybody. Up next, we have Starseed. What lights you up? Followed by Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plans. Literally what I mentioned earlier of this being your baby. This is the kind of energy that this feels like. This is my baby. I've built it from the ground up. This doesn't just feel like a job. This literally feels like something you're creating, or a service that you offer. Your own entrepreneurship avenues, so to speak. I hope that makes sense. This is something that you're very passionate about. So you feel like other people cannot come into it, and that is not true. Remove that mindset. Open yourself up to other people. Open yourself up to being receptive to new ideas. Once again, you can learn something from everybody, okay? Not everybody has it set out for you. Not everybody is trying to manipulate you or bring you negativity. And it's okay to be very passionate about this. I do see this as something near and dear to your heart. Like I said, this feels like your baby, something that you built from the ground up, something that resonates with you deep within your soul. And that's okay, but still allow other people to help you. Yeah, they may not know all the details of it, but if somebody who has done something similar to what you're doing now, or if somebody who is an entrepreneur or runs their own business or has managed something before offers you some sort of advice, it doesn't mean you have to follow it exactly to the T, but at least be open to it. Take it into consideration. Even if it doesn't work for you, even if you do decide later on, hey, that's not the best fit, open yourself up to it, okay? I feel like people are trying to give you very valuable information, but you're so stuck in your ways, you're so stubborn that you won't even see the possibilities of them. Up next, we have Artemis, Guardian, followed by Green Tara, start delegating, followed by a Prosperity. Yeah. Once again, the same energy of you being extremely guarded, not allowing anyone to help. I'm not sure if you can see these cards. Not allowing anyone to help, but this card is literally telling you, hey, you're going to need some help. You cannot do it alone. So even if you may have been deciding on whether to hire somebody to help you, get an assistant, something of that nature, or literally whether it's asking your friend, a family member to give you some advice, to seek some help. Hey, can you help me out with this? This is your sign. This is exactly what you need to do. Open yourself up. And as long as you're doing it from a very genuine place, because one thing about it, you can't, I feel like with this energy, you can't go to somebody, hey, can you help me? No. You need to be compassionate. You need to be honest. You need to be vulnerable in this. Hey, look, I'm working on this. I'm kind of struggling right now. I really need you to help me. That's how you should approach the situation. You can't approach them with this high and mighty attitude and expect for people to help you. That's another message, because you may be seeking help and you may feel like you're not getting it, but look at how you're approaching people. Okay? You're blocking your own blessings. And lastly, we have higher power and unfinished symphony. This lets me know that this is something that you've been working on for a while now. This may be an idea that you've had for a while, something that you've been planning on or wanting to do for a minute, but you just seem to, something keeps happening, it won't get done, or the process is being drawn out longer than what you wanted. Listen to your intuition. You're being divinely guided by source, God, your spirit team, the universe, whatever it is that you believe. And it's like you'll get these thoughts or you'll have these feelings, but you brush them off and ignore them. Don't do that, okay? Do not do that. That is your team. That is your higher self. That is source speaking to you to try to that is source speaking to you to try to get you to take action in ways to help better yourself, to help better your creation, to help better your career, your job, your business. Take it how it resonates, okay? So group number 1, open yourself up. You can learn something from anybody, literally anyone. When asking for help, be vulnerable. Come from a very vulnerable, open place. Don't come from this high and mighty and expect for people to help you. It's not going to work that way. That may be why you've created these blockages and shields in the first place. Yes, we understand that this is something very passionate to you. This is something that is being built from the ground up. This is your baby. We understand, we get it, but you have to treat it as such. You have to treat other people in a very compassionate, a very compassionate, open way. Okay? You are going to need other people. You are going to need help. It's not something that you can do by yourself. You cannot do it all by yourself, okay? Remember that. But other than that, that is all that I have for you today, group number 1. Those of you that chose the amethyst, I thank you for tuning in. Feel free to check the description bar below for more information on where to find me on other social media, as well as how to go about booking a private personal reading with me. Do not forget to comment, like, and share. I really, really appreciate it. But that's it. That's all. It's all love, like beams. Moving on to group number 2, those of you that chose the clear quartz, this is your reading. I have pre-shuffled the oracle cards. I will pull those afterwards. But first we're going to live shuffle some tarot cards. All right, Spirit. This is for group number 2, those that chose the clear quartz, please, Spirit. What do they need to hear in regards to business and career, please, Spirit? Those that chose the clear quartz, group number 2, what do they need to hear in regards to business and career, please, Spirit? I ask that you allow me to be a clear channel and to deliver these messages with confidence and clarity, completely unbiased, with my own personal thoughts and feelings aside. First card out is the 3 of Cups. Group number 2, what do they need to hear in regards to business and career? Up next, we have Strength. That's too many cards. I'm not taking those. Followed by the 2 of Cups. What is group number 2? The 3 of Pentacles. Okay. One last card for group number 2. What do they need to hear in regards to business and career? And lastly, the 5 of Swords in reverse. I wasn't planning on reading reversals, but I will accept it. With the 5 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, group number 2. It feels like you work in a group with people. Because as you can see, we have a lot of people on the board. It feels like you work in a group, like you are not solely working by yourself. You work in a team of either 2 or 3. It feels more so like 3. Whether this is something that you do on your own, meaning entrepreneurial, small business, or whether it's for a bigger company, you have a direct group of people that you work in. And it feels like you or someone else needs to speak up in regards to one particular person. It seems like somebody in regards to the group is not holding their weight. They're not pulling their weight. They're not doing what they say that they're supposed to do. Might be very deceptive, might oftentimes not hold up their end of the bargain. But it feels like this 3 is supposed to go to 2, group number 2. So if there is a third person that you're working with that you feel the vibe is off, the energy is off, maybe they've lied to you before. There's a strong energy of not fulfilling their part, not doing what it is that they said they were supposed to do, not holding up their end of the bargain. Let them go, okay? Whether you have to speak to upper management, whether you have to speak to somebody else, whether it's just directly speaking to them. This group of 3 is not supposed to be 3. It's supposed to be 2. Somebody has to go, okay? Very strong energy of letting someone go. And it could even be that, say for instance, this is a small business. This is something you and your friends are pursuing or are doing together. That maybe the issue is that you're friends with this person and now you're trying to do business with this person and they're not fulfilling their end of the bargain. So it's kind of hard for you to let this person go or to speak up and let them know, hey, you're not doing what it is that you said. You're not fulfilling your end of the stick. It might be difficult for you, but it needs to happen. It needs to be spoken on. You can't keep letting it slide because it's going to bring your detriment in the end. You're going to be the one to suffer if you continue to allow this person to just skate on by. Okay. And it's funny because I don't feel like this is intentionally done, but just that they don't have the same worth. What? I don't feel like it's intentionally being done, but it just seems like they don't have the same work ethic that you have. They just may be a lazier person. They may just not be as serious about the goal or the passion as you are. So yeah, they can't stick here. Okay. They're not a good fit. So let's get into your oracle cards. First card out, we have building blocks, followed by deep knowing. It's funny because, especially with this deep knowing card, this feels, once again, you already know this. This is just confirmation for you. This is something that you've been feeling, that you've been wanting to speak on or to take action on. So this is just going to serve as confirmation. This building blocks card resonates strongly with this energy because, once again, there's this feeling of finally being able to get to work, finally being able to flourish the way that you want to and need to once this person's energy is gone. Okay, building blocks is all about building foundations, building a strong foundation, and doing what is necessary to build what you want from the ground up. Taking the necessary actions to build a strong foundation, to build a stable, solid building, so to speak. And it's like once this person is free from what it is that you have going on, the ball will get to rolling. You'll realize, oh, this is easy. This ain't as hard as it seemed before. Like we stacking these bricks over here real fast. Things are happening faster, quicker, better for us once this person is out of the picture. That's crazy. Yeah. They were the problem. They were the ones making it difficult. It really wasn't as deep as it seemed. It really wasn't as difficult as it seemed. Up next, we have Inner Temple. Devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. And we have answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? I feel like both of these goes back to this deep knowing. This may be something that you've thought about heavily, that you've been trying to figure out how to do, how to go about. Is this exactly what I'm supposed to do? This seems like something you may have prayed on. Like, man, once again, I mentioned this may have been a friend, a relative, someone close to you. So having to do this and having to let them know and separate yourself from them may hurt your heart a little bit. You may be worried or skeptical in regards to how it's going to turn out. But know that it's going to work out well in your favor. If you allow them to hang around, that's where the problem will arise. I almost see like they might even be relieved by you bringing this up first. Yes. So take it how it resonates. This is going to be why can't I speak today? This is going to be confirmation for those of you that this resonates with. This will not be something new. This will not be your first time hearing this. Because I feel like it's already been brought to you several times. Your intuition, your spirit team is trying to let you know, hey, this is what needs to happen. And this is just the confirmation, the final, okay, let me do this. Let me go forward. Up next, we have impatience, followed by travel. Okay, so this was the group. While I were pulling your oracle cards, I got this feeling of I can't even remember what the message was. I got a channeled message while I was pulling these cards and I didn't write it down. I should have wrote it down. I want to say of like waiting for somebody else, waiting on somebody else. Because there was this energy of having to okay, yes, it literally was the energy that I spoke on. It was just stated differently, of having to separate yourself from someone. You can't keep waiting on this person to do right or to get their shit together, or to be whatever it is that you need or want them to be. And I feel like this could have even been somebody that you were romantically dealing with, wanting to be in partnership with them. And it's like you can't keep waiting on this person to do what it is to fulfill their end of the bargain. There's a strong need to separate, to literally split ties, possibly. Like, no, we can't even. We completely got to separate. We completely have to go. Because once again, it's strong energy of waiting. I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you. Have you done X, Y, and Z? Are you going to do X, Y, and Z? No. Okay, I can't. Yeah. Up next, we have inner goddess Aphrodite, followed by medicine woman Ishel. I feel like I kind of need some clarification on these two. I definitely feel like this separation is going to bring about a strong need for celebration, a strong want for celebration. It's going to be like, yes, we're finally free. Praise whoever. I need a drink. Let's celebrate. Like, this almost kind of feels like a divorce party. Even like if you're quitting a job, because this could be you removing yourself from the situation. Of like, yes, I quit. Let's go celebrate. Yes, I got a divorce. Even though this is supposed to be about business and career, you could be in partnership with your partner and be like, yes, I'm finally free. Let's go celebrate. Let's go have drinks. That kind of energy. So, group number 2. If you are working with someone or in a group, either you or someone else needs to be removed from the situation, from the picture. This is something that you already know. Take it how it resonates. This should provide confirmation for you, okay? You can't keep waiting on them to do what it is that they said. You can't keep waiting on them to fulfill their end of the bargain. They just aren't going to do it. Whether they don't have the same work ethic as you, whether you all don't get along in a professional setting, whichever one applies. It could be that they let you down several times before. If they continue to stay a part of this group, or if you continue to stay a part of this group, it's not going to end well. Okay, it's not going to be successful in the manner that you want or see. And if it's you removing them, you will realize, hey, this wasn't as hard as I thought it was. This wasn't as difficult as it seemed before. Things are flowing so much better now. You will see a complete shift in energy group number 2. So remember that. Take action. Do what is necessary. Okay? Be courageous. Be strong. Especially if this is a friend, family member, or partner that you are working with. It's not going to be easy, but it's not going to be as hard as you think it is. I feel like they will walk away without a problem. Like, oh, whoo, I'm glad because I really wasn't feeling this. I'm so glad that you brought this up. Thank you for freeing me from this. I'm going to let you go. So yes. That is all that I have for you, group number 2. I thank you for tuning in. Feel free to check out the description bar below for more information on where to find me on my other social medias, as well as how to go about booking a private personal reading with me. Do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I really, really appreciate it. But that's it. That's all. It's all love, light beings. Alrighty, this is group number 3. Those of you that chose the rose quartz crystals, this is your reading. So I have pre-pulled oracle cards that I will pull afterwards. But first we're going to start out with some tarot. Alright. Spirit, I ask that you allow me to be a clear channel and to deliver these messages with confidence and clarity, completely unbiased, with my own personal thoughts and feelings aside. What does group number 3 need to hear in regards to business and career, please, Spirit? First card out is the 8 of Swords. What does group number 3 need to hear in regards to business and career? Strength in reverse. What does group number 3 need to hear in regards to business and career, please, Spirit? Those that have chosen the rose quartz. The 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Too many cards. The 10 of Swords. One last card for group number 3, please, Spirit. What do they need to hear in regards to business and career? And we have the 8 of Cups in reverse. A lot of reversals, group number 3, with the 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay, group number 3, you are your own worst enemy. You are the ones holding yourself back right now. It feels like, it feels like you won't let something go. You are holding on to something that is dead, done, and over with. It is no longer growing. It is no longer profiting. Like it's done. Okay. Whether it was an idea, whether it was something that you started, whether it's a job that you're working at, it's done. The pros and the cons are no longer equal or positive. The cons are now outweighing the pros. It's no longer bringing you happiness. It's no longer bringing you fulfillment. It's time to let it go. Okay. Also, if this is in regards to you starting something, which I feel like it will be for some of you, you are your own worst enemy. And it could be both situations for you all. You need to leave something that you're comfortable with that is no longer not comfortable with in a good way, but something that you're used to but is no longer bringing fulfillment to you. You're too afraid, you're too limiting yourself to where you can't let this go and move on to something else. The anxiety, the overthinking, because this feels a lot like fear, a lot like self-doubt, a lot like a poverty mindset that is stopping you from going after your dreams. Oh, I can't do that. I don't have the skills for that. Oh, it won't be successful. It won't bring me the money that I need. I have to hold on to what I'm making. My job pays good, so I can't leave it. Oh, I don't know how to do it. I don't have a clear plan. I've never done this before. I don't know what to do. There seems like a lot of negative self-talk, group number 3, and that is not okay. Leave that in the past, okay? And as long as you transform, your mindset, your mental, and you truly believe that something is capable, it will be for you, okay? But you can't be scared to take action, and this is what group number 3 has written all over it, okay? Too afraid to take action, too afraid to let something go, too afraid to move on into something new, group number 3, and that is not bringing you any success. That's the thing that you don't realize. It's not bringing you any success staying in this mindset. It's time to move on. So let's get into your oracle cards. First card out is Easy Does It, followed by High Priestess. Once again, this feels like manifestation energy. You're trying to manifest. You may be trying to manifest, but you're going through the path of most resistance, because you have these blockages up. You're not allowing yourself to receive. You have this negative self-talk. You're still holding on with this poverty mindset, this lack mindset. So your manifestations can't even process and come to you. Okay? This is about following the path of least resistance. This is about you believing and knowing that whatever you want is possible and will come to you. Okay? There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. Up next, we have No Place Like Home, followed by Orphaned. So what this feels like is these two cards are weird in the way that I'm reading them today. What this feels like is you are allowing past influences, past experiences to taint and alter your idea of today. Okay, because we have No Place Like Home and then we have Orphan, which words, the way that these two pictures look very contradictory. Why can't I speak today? Look very contradictory. They look very ironic coming out together, because the idea is that the orphan doesn't have a home, because it is just that, an orphan. But this feels like the past, like what you may have experienced, is now affecting your present. Okay, and the way that I'm seeing this is, say for instance, goes back to this poverty mindset. As a child, you didn't have this, or you couldn't do that, or you never had enough money, to where now that you do have this home, you do have this sort of stability, you won't allow yourself to go any further from that, because this is the best that it's ever been. So therefore you can't see a better. You won't take these steps. You won't take a risk in order to get better, because you're too afraid of returning to this. Okay, that's not healthy. That's not bringing about any success, and it's a very limiting place to be in. Too afraid of returning to this that you never take action to move forward to find better. Okay, yeah, this is good, but it could be great. It could be better. It could be wonderful if you allow it to be, and you stop holding a place for this fear to exist. It seems difficult, but it's a lot easier than what you think. Fear is just an illusion. It looks scary, but it really isn't, because it doesn't exist. It's not there. We created ourselves. Up next, we have Calmness, followed by Feelings, followed by Self-Love. This literally feels like you speaking to your inner child. Once again, because I feel like this stems from past experience, okay? Especially childhood, because that's when we form our mental. So this literally feels like you having to talk yourself down, having to speak to your inner child and say, hey, it's okay. I know what we've experienced, but this is not that. There's a lot out there for us to have and to do. And we can have and do it. But right now, what we're feeling, it's not in alignment with that. It's not working for us. So how can we move past that? What can I do to help you? And literally almost having to talk down yourself, to speak to your inner child, to calm it down, to calm down the anxiety, to calm down the fear, to ground yourself. In order for you to remove yourself from this energy and go after your goals, you're going to have to love on yourself. You're going to have to grow. You're going to have to heal. Okay? This is more than just the physical material. This is spiritual. This is internal. Okay? And once that has been worked on, that has been healed, it'll start to reflect in your outer world. Lastly, we have Don't Dim to Fit In, followed by Sisterhood of the Rose. So literally, once again, there's this energy of you having a lot to share, you being a teacher, you being very wise. Okay, use that to your advantage. Use it to help yourself, and not only yourself but others as well. Once again, it feels like you allow this fear to consume you. You allow this fear to hold you back when you shouldn't. Okay, you shouldn't. Stop dimming your light. Stop dimming your greatness. Especially, once again, I think I mentioned earlier about you believing, oh, I don't have the skills. I can't do that. Yes, you can. Stop downplaying yourself. That's what this card is saying. Stop downplaying yourself, because you're damn good at what you do. You're damn good at what you want to do. And you can do it. Okay? Remove that limited mindset. Remove that fear. Okay? You got it. It just takes some internal work first in order for you to get it in the external. Remember that, group number 3. But other than that, that is all that I have for you today. I thank you for tuning in with me. Feel free to check out the description bar below for more information on where to find me on my other social medias, as well as how to go about booking a private personal reading with me. What was I about to say? Oh, do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I really, really appreciate it. But that is it. That is all. It's all love, light beams. Alrighty, up next we have group number 3. Those of you that have chosen the labradorite crystal. Group number 3. So, I already have the oracle cards pulled, but I will be looking at those last. We will be live shuffling some tarot to get us started. Alright, Spirit, I ask that you allow me to be a clear channel and to deliver these messages with confidence and clarity, completely unbiased, with my own personal thoughts and feelings aside. That was a bad shuffle. Alright, those that choose group... Did I say group 3? I did not mean group 3. If I said group 3. Now I don't remember. Group number 4. I really hope I said group 4. Oh, man. I hate I messed it up for y'all. Some of y'all may have been called to watch group 3. Or some of you all did watch group 3. So, if you felt called to, you might want to go watch that one too. But we are on group number 4. I really hope I say group number 4. Those of you that have chosen the labradorite crystal. Okay. All confused now. Too much going on today. Alright, Spirit, what messages do you have for group number 4, please, Spirit? I ask that you allow me to be a clear channel and to deliver these messages with confidence and clarity, completely unbiased, with my own personal thoughts and feelings aside. What does group number 4 need to hear in regards to business and career, please, Spirit? What does group number 4 need to hear in regards to business and career, please, Spirit? First card out is the Tower, and it's funny because it came out while I was shuffling. It flipped over while I was shuffling. Spirit, what does group number 4 need to hear in regards to business and career, please, Spirit? the Seven of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles came out in reverse. I don't feel like it's supposed to be in reverse though. What does group number 4 need to hear in regards to business and career, please, Spirit? Too many cards on that one. What does group number 4 need to hear, please, Spirit, in regards to business and career? The Eight of Cups. I kind of see why some of you all may have been drawn to group number 3. Thank you. And lastly, we have the Hermit. Yes. So definitely, if you felt called to watch group number 3, do that. So we have the Tower, the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, followed by the Hermit. A lot of 8s. A lot of 8s. Because even though this isn't an 8, I see this as August for some reason. Well, it's Virgo, but I see it as August instead of like September 9. So yeah. A lot of 8 energy, which is abundance. Absolutely beautiful. Yes, I'm rambling. Anywho, group number 4. It seems as though recently someone may have stabbed you in the back, did wrong, and they've been kicked off the bus, so to speak. Okay? Somebody that did not have good intentions has been removed from the picture, whether it was a separation, whether they got their karma for it, because I do kind of see that this Tower card is that with these people falling out of this tower, it's like, you got yours because you messed me over. So they definitely had theirs. They had to reap what they sowed. It's not funny, but I'm sorry, the way that I'm seeing this is definitely. And then there's the train. It's definitely like, that's what you get. So group number 4, you may have experienced major changes recently or will be soon in regards to your business and career. Once again, it feels like somebody, whether you work directly with them or they were a client or customers, take it how it resonates. It could be anybody that you deal with when doing business. May have backstabbed you. They may have had ulterior motives. They may have been sneaky. They may not have been the most honest. And I kind of get this energy of now you're picking up the pieces behind them. You're like cleaning house behind them and working hard to regain whatever it is that you lost or whatever it is that you gave them. Okay? Because, say for instance, okay, like a divorce, when you split up and you know, oh, you take half, I take half. Like, this person was dirty, shysty, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, cool. You know what? I'm going to give you your half. You can have it because I know I'm finna work on and I'm finna grind. I'm finna grind and I'm going to have better. And you're still going to reap what you sowed because you're a deceitful person. Okay? And most definitely they will be encountering that. They will have to pay for what it is that they did. But it's like, you know what? I'm gonna let you have it. Yes, I might have walked away from this. Yes, I might have gave you the business, or I might have gave you the money, or X, Y, and Z, whether it was partnerships, because you can literally be like, you know what, I'm gonna let you have those vendors. I will go find more, kind of thing. Excuse me. Whatever it is that you gave up, or walked away from is being rebuilt for you. Okay? Know that. And I definitely see a disconnect between certain people that you may have been connected with for a very long time, especially with the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck over here, and especially with this Hermit. Okay. Also, by the Hermit being here, I do kind of feel like I mentioned, August, September may be a prominent month or prominent time period for you. This could be when all of this is going down, possibly, or it could be happening, and this is when things are going to start picking back up for you. Take how it resonates. So let's get into your oracle cards. We have Align Your Life What is no longer in alignment with who you truly are? Literally what I just mentioned about leaving people, places, and things behind. Whether you had to leave this person behind, whether you literally had to give away a business, walk away from something, it's being removed for a reason. And if it was something that you truly felt near and dear to your heart, is going to be replaced with better. Whoever this is that was deceitful is going to get theirs. Okay, they're not coming out okay from this situation. Next we have Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. But what this card lets me know is that you are on a destined life path. This is something that is meant to happen. It is written in the Akashic records. It is destined, fated to be. Okay, this is an event, whether, no matter how bad it may seem while it's happening, was destined to happen to help you grow and be greater. Okay. Up next we have protection. Call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval. Literally, like I said, removing yourself from somebody who had ill intentions, who was not the most honest, who may have been shady. They just got overall bad energy. Okay. And they may be wishing bad upon you, which is why you need to have this protection. Need to clear this karma and cut those cords between this person. Literally, like I said, I feel like this is, you know how with divorce, it's not that this is a divorce, because this is supposed to be a business career kind of reading, but you know that separation of, oh, I want my half, da 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 da, I did this X, Y, and Z, I deserve X, Y, and Z. You know what? You can have all of it. Here you go. I know I'm gonna get mine. I know I'm gonna come out greater. You can have all of it, because I won't complete. I want to be done with you, basically. I want to be done with you so you can have whatever you want. You can have all of it. After this, moving forward, I don't know you. I don't know nothing about it. Never heard of it. Never seen it. I don't know this man. Kind of deal. Like, once this is over and done, it's over and done. There is no going back. There is no returning. It's dead. It's a done deal. Okay? Up next, we have Truth Be Told. Once again, this is about being honest, being authentic, living in your truth. And I feel like this is definitely what you are doing right now. This whole reading is giving me like you being very honest and truthful in yourself, you being very authentic in yourself. And there's this energy of not, oh, I'm gonna let this person get over on me, but no, I know who I am. I know what it is that I'm working on. I know what it is that I'm capable of. I know what it is that I'm worthy of, and I'm going to get that. So I don't have to be deceitful and evil to you the way that you are to me. Okay. And I feel like this is, once again, this is a business career reading. So this literally could be somebody that you have ties with legally. Okay. Whether it is a legal business or whatever, this is somebody that you could have legal contracts with. This could be a business partner. This could be a co-worker, anything. Take how it resonates. And then we have the tribe. So this lets me know that even though you may be losing one person or either 2, 3, take how it resonates, you will be in alignment with more people like you. Okay? This person is being removed for a reason. Okay? Because they are not a part of your soul tribe in the way that you may have thought at one point in time. Because this got a lot of backstabbing energy on it. This person, not the greatest person, just being honest. Or at least not the right person for you. Okay? And it's like, damn, you know, I really thought we was cool. I thought you was part of my soul tribe. I thought we were soulmates, X, Y, and Z. And I realized, no, it was never that. Because if it was, you wouldn't be able to treat me or do me the way that you did. And it's almost like being the bigger person, but not in the way that most people see is, oh, I don't want to be the bigger person, da 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 da, because you're just allowing them to get away with. It's like, no, I'm not allowing you to get away with anything. I know that you will be dealt with accordingly. Remember that. Okay, so you don't even have to stoop to this person's level. They will be dealt with accordingly. But I do see you grinding and working towards something greater. Even possibly building something from the ground up. But it's like you have this wisdom and this experience so that it's not as difficult as it may have been the first time. Okay? Up next, we have the arts. Express yourself through creative activities. Excuse me. Followed by fertility. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Literally, it's funny because once again, this energy of being able to build something from the ground up and it being bigger and better, this is literally what it feels like. Like whatever this other person may have walked away with is something so minor and so small to what you will eventually come to have. It's something so small compared to what you will create. It's something so small compared to the ideas and visions that you will soon be working on. Okay. Like this feels, I don't want to exaggerate it because it's not exaggerated, but this literally feels divinely guided. It literally feels like, you know what, you walked away with this small business, but I'm about to have a big business. Because what we was working on, yes, that was just me, that was my doing, but what I'm about to work on is something that the universe, that source, that God has presented with me. It is an idea literally gifted from the heavens, so to speak. It's not something that anybody else can take away from you. It's something so creative, so new, so perfect for you that you wouldn't have even been able to reach that potential with whatever was done in the past. I really, really hope that makes sense. And lastly, we have sanctuary and doubt. So a big message, group number 4, is to maintain your connection with source, with spirit. Because like I said, this new idea, this new encounter that you're about to work on, that you're about to go on, is so divinely guided that connection to source is absolutely necessary for the success of this business, the success of this creation. Okay. And it's like, even if when you first get this idea or you first have this idea, you might be skeptical. You might be like, no, that ain't gonna work. Or how am I supposed to do that? It's gonna work out the way that it's meant to. Okay. It might even seem like you pulled it out your ass. Like, bro, how did we reach this fast? Because I feel like this is going to happen quickly. The success of this business is going to happen quickly. So you may be very doubtful of like, damn, how did I end up here like this? How did I become so successful so fast? How am I going to make this work? I wasn't expecting for this to blow up like this. It may put a lot of doubt, a lot of fear in your mind because you may feel as though you were unprepared for it, but you were not, okay? You were not. This is for you. It was destined for you. It was written in the stars before you got here. You agreed to this contract. So be mindful of anything that is leaving or anything that you let go is meant to be let go. Don't hold it so near and dear to your heart. Don't hold such negative feelings towards it. It's not in alignment with you. And you will be coming into an alignment. And you will be coming into an alignment with more people, places, and things meant for you, group number 4. Okay? Abundance is here. It might not look like it right now, but it's here. Okay? And what you're about to experience is absolutely unreal. Absolutely beautiful, group number 4. I love it. But that is all that I have for you today. I thank you for tuning in to me. Feel free to check out the description bar below for more information on where you can find me on other social media, as well as how to go about booking a private personal reading with me. Do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I really, really appreciate it. But other than that, that's it. That's all. It's all love, like beans. All right, last but not least, we have group number 5. Those of you that chose the pyrite crystal, this is your reading. So I already have some oracle cards pulled, pre-shuffled before recording, but I am going to live shuffle some tarot, and that's what we're going to start with. All right. Spirit, I ask that you allow me to be a clear channel and to deliver these messages with confidence and clarity, completely unbiased, with my own personal thoughts and feelings aside. What does group number 5 need to hear in regards to business and career, please, Spirit? What does group number 5 need to hear in regards to business and career, please, Spirit? Too many cards. What does group number 5 need to hear in regards to business and career, please, Spirit? 5 of Pentacles. The World. The 4 of Swords. My voice starting to crack now. Spirit, 2 last cards for group number 5. What do they need to hear in regards to business and career? Up next, we have the 4 of Cups. 4s, okay. 1 last card for group number 5, please, Spirit. What do they need to hear in regards to business and career? Thank you. We have the 5 of Swords. Group number 5, it feels like y'all are very inactive, very much stagnant, very much stuck, very much not taking action, like choosing not to be focused, in denial possibly. It could be like a pity party going on that you're hosting for yourself. Maybe something didn't go your way and now you're just like, forget it. I don't even want to do it no more. And almost like you're so stuck in this mindset, so stuck on giving up that you don't even see the opportunities that are in front of you. You don't even see the new possibilities that are presenting themselves for you. It's like something went wrong and now you're just like, oh, forget it. I'm done. I quit. It's not time to throw the towel in, okay? It's not. The happiness you seek is right on the other side of what you're staring at. It's literally being offered to you, but you're too busy looking the other way. You're too busy focusing on the sadness, the sorrow, the negative encounters than the possibilities, okay? Yes, it's okay to take time to rest, to get your thoughts together, to recreate a plan or reset goals, but you can't stay in that energy for forever. You have to take action, okay? So let's get into your oracle cards, group number 5. We have trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? I definitely feel that a lot. With, once again, an obstacle presenting itself and you feel like, oh, that just means I'm not supposed to do this. Well, this didn't go as planned, so that must mean that this is not meant to be. That must mean that I'm not supposed to be doing this. No, obstacles happen so that we can learn from them, so that we can grow from them. And yes, sometimes it's to steer us on the right path, but that doesn't mean that we're supposed to completely give up, okay? And up next, we have Mentakin, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. So once again, this goes back to this solemn energy, this very sad energy of, oh, what am I supposed to do? I don't want to do this. I don't want to be here. I quit. I give up. I just want to go home. I want to, like, this is the kind of energy that is giving me. And you have to remove yourself from that, okay? Yes, it's okay to be frustrated. Yes, it's okay to get upset sometimes when things don't go as planned. But like I said, you cannot stay and sit in this solemn energy. You have to regroup, replan, replot, and go back at it. Next, we have companionship, followed by service. So group number 5, you may also be feeling very lonely right now. It could be that whatever it is that you want to do or need to do, whatever it is that you want to do or want to accomplish, it might not require another person, but you may want another person to be a part of this. You may want a business partner, or you may want somebody to bounce ideas off of, to give you help, to help balance whatever it is that you have going on. And especially because we have the 10 of Cups over here with the 2 of Pentacles at the bottom underneath that. It's like you're looking, you may have this attitude because you feel as though, oh, I need another person. Oh, I can't do this until I get this other person. Oh, I don't have anyone to balance this. Oh, I'm not the best at this, so I need somebody to come in and step in and do that. And it's like, okay, you might be one of those people where your life plan does involve having a life partner, having a business partner. Yes, that may be true, but that does not mean that you can't start whatever it is that you want to do. You have to take action first, okay? You can't sit and wait for somebody else to come in and then to get the ball rolling. You're supposed to have the ball already rolling, and when they come in, it's like, oh yeah, you finally here. Come on, let's really get it popping. That's how it's supposed to be, okay? That's how it should be. And also, I feel like you're so consumed with this sadness that you don't even see or realize why it is that you chose or will be doing what it is that you want to do. You've become so disconnected from the roots, the reason, the purpose, your mission statement of why it is that you created this business or you created this service, or you want to offer whatever or have whatever or do whatever, because you're too consumed on the lack that you have, that you don't realize, hey, I decided to do this because it was helping others. Hey, I decided to do this because it was uplifting others. Hey, I decided to do this because it was lifting a burden off of someone else. You've become so disconnected from the passion behind it, that you need to reconnect. You need to sit down and have that conversation with yourself. Why am I doing what I'm doing? Why do I want to do what I have planned? And once you realize that, once you have this come to Jesus meeting, as people call it, the passion will ignite. You'll no longer be in this solemn, sad kind of energy. It'll kind of be like a refresh, energizer for you. Okay. Up next, we have Rhiannon. Why can't... That's not how you say that. It's been a long day. We have Sorceress, followed by Independent. And it's funny because this is literally what this whole reading is about, is you building your independence, realizing that you do not need anyone else to do what it is that you want to do, to go after your goals, to start along your path. Okay, you don't need anybody else. Yes, it will be nice. They might join you later on down the road, but you don't need them right now. You're independent in this moment. You can do, have, and create whatever it is that you want. Okay? Master Manifester as well. Okay? And next we have To the Sea and Serendipity. Literally, once again, this solemn, sad energy, but it's about going with the flow. Hey, I don't know where I'm being led. Hey, what I saw as my vision may not make sense anymore. But you know what, Lord, God, universe, spirit team, whoever, higher self, I'm going to trust it. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. The vision that I had is not what I'm seeing right now, but I'm going to trust it. I'm just going to lead. I'm just going to follow. Lead me wherever it is I need to go. I surrender to myself, and I know that it will be beautiful. I know that it will be to my greatest advantage. But I can only trust where you're leading me. Okay? I might not see the big picture right now. The vision that I had may not be the same one that's happening right now. But I know that wherever I'm being led is going to be beautiful. I know that wherever I'm being led is going to be for my greatest good. Okay? I realize that I don't need anyone outside of myself to accomplish my goals right now. Yes, I may want a life partner. Yes, I might want a business partner. It'll come when it's supposed to come. They'll come when they're supposed to come. And I feel like the main issue here, group number 5, is that you have a certain particular person or type of person tied in your mind, connected in your mind, and this is not who you're supposed to be dealing with, or this is not going to be the person that will be this person for you. Okay, so if you have a specific person in mind, if you have a specific partner in mind, remove that. Be open to the possibilities, okay? One thing I always say is it's okay to have the vision. It's okay to be connected to the vision. It's okay to be connected to the story. But let's not get so consumed in the characters, okay? The characters are always up for change, okay? It's okay to have the vision. It's okay to be connected to the story. It's okay to believe that story. But the characters are always up to change. So when we manifest, because I do feel like you practice manifestation. When we manifest, let's not get so stuck on the specifics of who, of how, of when. Certain things need to be left up to the universe. You get what I'm saying? I really, really hope that makes sense. So the who may change, but the what may still be set in stone. The when may even still be set in stone. Everything else, the setting, the characters may change. And that's okay, because they're changing for you. They're changing to your greatest good. They're changing for your advantage. Know that. So let's not stick with this one set vision, with this one set idea. Let's not sit in sorrow and miss out on the opportunities and the possibilities that are ahead of us. Okay? That is all that I have for you today, group number 5. I thank you for tuning in to Cosmic Code TV. Feel free to check out the description bar below for more information on where to find me on other social media, as well as how to go about booking a private personal reading with me. Do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Other than that, that's it. That's all. It's all love, light beams.